But while you're in a state, you're going to illuminate that state, and you're going to reap the fruit of that state. But knowing that there are states, select a more desirable state, and then you enter that state. But how do I enter the state? It's all a mood. Did not Churchill tell us that the mood determines the fortunes of people rather than the fortunes determine the mood? He knew what he's talking about. The fortunes are not determining the mood. The mood determines the fortunes of people rather than the mood determine the fortunes determine the mood. I will assume the feeling. I assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. And then it was Anthony Eden who told us, an assumption, though false, if persisted in, will harden into fact. And you can't deny the men, both were prime ministers of England. Churchill was the great prime minister during the war years, and Anthony Eden followed him after he was ousted. And when the Conservative Party came back into power, it was Anthony Eden who was the prime minister. And I've just quoted these two prime ministers. And a third prime minister, which is the great Benjamin Disraeli. He said, man is not the victim of circumstances. Circumstances are created by man. So it's entirely up to me. If I know there are states, infinite states, so I enter this state or that state or the other. And I simply enter a state by a mood. That's all I need do. What would the feeling be like if it were true? Well, then I contemplate the thing, and then what would it be like if it were true? And if I dare to assume that it is true, that's my way to success. The feeling of the wish fulfilled, sustained, is man's road to success. So tonight, dream nobly, and don't limit it by your present state, for that's only a state. You, the occupant of the present state, are equal with every being in this world, for there's only God. And the occupant of that state is God. So one who has $1 billion today, he is in a state of fabulous wealth. But he, the occupant, is the same being that you are. It's God. There's nothing but God. And the one who is enjoying great health, and the one who is now not enjoying health, they're still the same being. And so, what would it be like if, and then you ask a simple question and catch the mood. So as you catch the mood, then the fortune follows. We're always believing ahead of our evidence. Don't wait for evidence. You precede the evidence by your belief, and the belief is caught by a mood. What would it be like if it were true? So imagination plus faith are the realities out of which we fashion our world. And without faith, it is impossible to please Him.